right, y'all. Hey, appreciate everybody that's here early and ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's another live. It's another listen. If we got the headphones on, we listening to something. You know what I'm saying? It just so happens today. And look, man, I was like 2 weeks early. I've been saying, we're gonna have an Atlanta artist on here for like 2 weeks. That's my bad. But today is the Atlanta artist, and his name is Grip. It's not the formal introduction just yet. Just want to do a word for a check, man. How everybody doing, man?
Doing good, man. How about you?
I'm doing better.
Doing better?
Yeah, that's medication good. Is, I guess my body's adjusting. You know what I'm saying? No sinus shit lately.
Family doing okay?
Yeah, everybody good. You know what I'm saying?
Did you get the shoes?
Huh?
Did you get the shoes?
Yeah, bro. As soon as we brought them in, and we was trying them on and stuff, Remy was like, "Nah, tie them." Like, no, you gotta take them off to try another one. No, tie these. He want to take them off.
That's
bro.
Funny.
Yeah, want to take them off. But he's a shoe guy.
Yeah,
he's a shoe and car guy. So he definitely takes after his pops. You know what I'm saying? But nah, everybody good. Eating a lot more, bro. Like this man finished a box of cereals like in 2 days. Yeah, so he's starting to eat me out of home right now. He's not even 3 yet. But nah, he's doing good. How about y'all, Ron? I see you've been busy, man.
I've been so busy. So you see it? What you mean? Well.
Through social media, you know what I'm saying, and then the little toxic stuff that you be saying, amongst us.
Man, it's been good, man. It's been good. Just trying to put it all together before my birthday.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take off about a week for my birthday, a little sabbatical thing that I do, but so I'm just trying to get it all done before I take that break and stuff. So
the end and the beginning of the next month is most of the crew's birthday. So Beezy, what's the 430 plans?
Traveling,
bro.
Traveling, stamping the passports.
That's what's up. Ken, you quiet over there, my guy.
So what? What's up?
Say what? What's up?
You good? Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. I think he didn't make the playoffs, or he lost in the NCAA. Hey, man, look, we're gonna bring back the League podcast. We're gonna bring back the 365. We just had a lot of moving parts, man. Trying to get everything on schedule is a tough thing. But no more about that in hip hop. Today, you are here because we have the East Atlanta rapper, better known as Grip, signed back to Eminem's Shady Records back in 2021, and they released his major label debut, I Died for This. If you didn't know about his catalog, back in 2017, he released the studio album Porch, and then followed that up back in 2019 with Snub Nose. I believe we reviewed
that was my introduction to him right there.
And that was my introduction as well.
Ours, yeah.
Amazing fucking project. I know he hates this, but I always have to say it because I believe it. Mm-hmm. That album to me feels like an Atlanta Kendrick. Mm-hmm. Is what it is. Then I Died for This back in 2021.
Yep. We was in studio listening to that.
We was in studio. Yeah. We got early access to that. So shout out to Grip, man. We appreciate the love that he always shows that in hip hop, and he respects our opinion. So that's the reason why he invites us to those early listenings. And then he also had EPs, Halo in 2020. Probicidia in 2020. Me and Ken did that one as well on the 365, if I'm not mistaken. And then mixtapes, 5 and a Fuck You in 2022, and still 5 and a Fuck You in 2023. So it has been a minute since he has released any music, but he has something special in the tuck, which is why I've been kind of bullish to getting him on here, because I think it's exceptional. And I think you guys are going to enjoy it. So no other than Grip.
What up, though?
What up?
My guys, man. Hey, that was a great introduction, bro.
So I was just saying, I was like, we need like a slow clap or something, or like a crowd cheering or something.
We're going to get some sound effects one day.
I know, man.
Like one day, man.
Get that.
We're glad you love the intro, though, man.
Yeah, I've been on his neck about it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, look.
I got to step up.
These artists over here, man. You got to roll that red carpet off for them, baby.
Man, I appreciate that, man. Everything is out from Atlanta Kendrick.
I know you hate it.
I'm talking shit, though. I don't give a fuck.
But nah, man, look, again, man, appreciate the artistry. Appreciate the work that you've put in. I know, and you mentioned that you haven't put out some music in a little bit of time. What's the reasoning behind that?
So last thing was like still fighting to fuck you. And then I started touring in 24 with Prof, and that shit pretty much took up the entire year. You know what I'm saying? It was like 3 legs and shit. So like, and maybe I just really wasn't inspired to just put something together quickly. I started working on the other shit, the scatterbrain shit, and was working on that during like 24. So, you know, by now I was just like, oh shit, well, I haven't really recorded much on the hip hop side of things. But I got something in the cut though, you know what I'm saying? So, it'll be out eventually.
Yeah. Hopefully sooner rather than later. I would honestly say, is an artist that I feel like you don't get your flowers. You know what I'm saying? And with us having a platform the way we do, I know I always speak highly of you. When people always ask, "Hey man, who's somebody new I should listen to?" You're one of the people that I always mention. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about not getting your flowers or not being mentioned the way you feel that you should be mentioned?
I think like years ago it might have been a thing that bothered me a little bit, or you just kind of got that competitive nature or that competitive drive in you where you're just like, oh, but I'm better than such and such. But then you kind of see behind the curtains, and it ain't necessarily about talent, or like everybody's path plays out differently. So for me, it used to be a thing that bothered me, but like as of late, the past few years, man, like it's something that I was just like, I'm cool with it, man. And my path is my path. And however I'm viewed at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, So I don't really, it don't bother me too much now.
But
that's what's up.
That's
called growth.
It is. It is. You talk about your path. How did your path lead you to signing with Shady?
So Snub Nose dropped there towards the end of 2019, right? And it was crazy, bro. It was a crazy build up and shit. Like it was just like I knew that shit was gonna like do what I thought it was gonna do, right? And then went on tour, and we toured with Jid in Europe, and then got back, and then the world shut down, and it just it fucked everything up, right? So like we're supposed to go on tour with Brent the top of that year. Excuse me. And yeah, bro, everything shut down, and it's just like I had just dropped the project like a few months back, so it kind of fucked me up. Just like, oh shit, like, and the only thing I could really do was just drop. I dropped Halo and then Probicidia, but what it did do was it sat me down. It sat everybody down, and somewhere in the midst of that, Eminem came across Snub Nose. I think I would assume. And probably just took a deep dive through the discography and shit, and yeah, man, that was that. So I remember talking to him like in 2020 on the phone for the first time and shit. So yeah, man, we're just talking about like he's a true fan of rap, like hip hop and shit. And I'm just like I'm a syllable rapper, bro. Like I'm gonna hit you with some syllables and shit. Like, so yeah, he just really fucked with everything that I had done up to that point, and really felt like I was next up and shit. So we just said, we're gonna make it happen type shit. So that's how it happened. Yeah.
No, that's dope. I feel like you kind of told us that before. So he didn't tell you exactly how he came across you. It was just, that conversation just never really happened.
I think he told me that he heard 226, which was on Snub Nose, and it's just like this whole fucking just choppy shit, like, and it's just
right.
Yeah, so I think that's what he heard initially, and from there, it's just like he probably just listened to the album and shit and was just like, oh shit, all right, I'm trying to fuck with it.
Yeah, I think that's what I remember you telling us, because I remember that, the first time you invited us to the studio, I remember we, obviously wasn't on camera or anything, and I think that's what you told us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You said, yeah. Like, and you can see that. I can see, you know what I mean? I can see now that I know him type shit, and I've met him and had conversations with him, I can see like, oh yeah, he probably went crazy over 226 when he heard it. You know what I mean? Yeah, but he's a fan, bro. He listened to everything.
He a nerd. He's literally a rap nerd.
Yes, he listens to everything, bro. Like, and he critiques himself hard. You know what I mean? Like, so if I took anything away from him, it was that. You know what I mean? His work ethic and just the way he approaches writing, which is dope. You know what I mean? Because he's fucking one of the greatest of all time. So you wouldn't expect anything less.
Yeah. Talking about some of the greatest of all time, in my opinion, your peers, you know what I'm saying, the Kenny Masons, the Jids. Talk about like your collaborative effort with them, because I feel like, they're super dope and you're just as dope. And Atlanta always has these different waves of artists, and y'all wave, in my opinion, is one of the best waves to come out.
Right. So, ooh, shit, y'all saw that? That is. I told y'all it was storming bad, bro. That shit knocked my ass out real quick.
Hey, that's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah,
I had to get on the hotspot real quick. I had to do the hotspot on my phone. But yeah, nah. Gotcha. So yeah, man. Me and Jig go way back. That's the homie, man. One of the fucking the dopest niggas to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Kenny, we were kind of in the same circuit. I was late, so I wasn't in the circuit with like Jid and Earth Gang and 2-9 and all these niggas. Like I was after them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just like as far as like the Edgewood shit and Music Room, all of that. And yeah, I think I met Kenny for the first time at like the Music Room. We both had a show, and this is when niggas was just do like 15 minutes. You go out there, do 15 minutes and shit, and you at the Music Room or you wherever you at, and I think that me and him, off top just kind of knew like, all right, bro, like we not to shit on anybody else, but like we kind of ahead of niggas and shit, and that kind of knew that shit was eventually gonna take off and shit. So we, our shit kind of hit around the same time. But anytime I got them reach out to niggas for a song or whatever the case may be, want them to jump on some shit, never hesitant. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes politics and shit get in the way, but for the most part, man, they always there to help me out with a song, jump on a song or whatever. And yeah, I'm about the utmost respect for them boys.
That's what's up, man.
So talking about the come up and everything, the old joint that you selected is He Is I Am. Talk about that joint and why you picked it.
All right, so that was like coming off a porch. We knew that so like, oh yeah, I know how I picked this shit. So coming off a porch had like this soulful element and just like a lot of like soul chops and shit, and coming into the Snub Nose, we still wanted to keep some of that, but we also wanted to make it darker. So it was like we started off with the soul chop, and then it just goes into like this menacing shit that's just like, all right, it sets the tone for the album. I feel like it's it's probably my favorite intro I've ever done. So it was and a great way to start the album off. So that's why I chose that one.
No, I just be picking them intros.
Always there when I'm under pressure. Very similar to the one that sat atop my uncle's dresser. His was chrome, so it glistened. You dressed in all black.
Yeah, that's a great reminder.
Oh
great to people that don't know who he is.
Oh,
that's a great pick.
I gotta run that
introduction. I know that's my introduction.
I gotta run that shit.
That was my introduction.
Man, I forgot how much I like that.
Yes.
Damn,
man. I will say this. You are very underrated in selecting the production that works for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have like let's say, quote unquote, like the biggest name producer or anything like that. But it's like something like that. It's like, God damn, nigga, like that's nothing but heat. And there's not a lot of people that could have pulled off because it has like a Dream Chaser vibe, right? Like the Meek Mill joint where, it kind of builds you up. It sets you up, and then the switch is like, what the fuck? But then you match that. See, and then you match the energy without having to go over the top. Like, bro, like that is just, you're very nuanced. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Shout out that boy too, man. Shout out my dog too. Yeah, man. Like his I can rap on anything, you know what I'm saying? But then you get to a point where you just like, you kind of want some shit that's just like left field that you know what I mean? Like that you could just like take it there on, So like a lot of times too, you know what I mean? Me and him just will link and we'll just go over shit and, you know what I mean? Like just figure out the perfect combination, the perfect blend. And I think we did that well on Snub Nose. But now that I'm listening to that shit, man, I'm like, bro, we got way better shit that ain't even came out, you know what I'm saying? Like between me and, you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's like it's 2019, like, so yeah, bro, like, yeah, bro. Yeah.
That's wild. That's a wild ass statement, bro.
That is a wild statement.
That's a wild ass statement. Nigga. Oh yeah, we got better shit than that.
We got better shit. That's that old shit, man.
That shit, bro. We smoking that shit.
That's crazy, bro. I did want, since we are talking about the old shit though, like how did you come up with that concept? I guess like, how did you decide to, or y'all decide to like change the voice that way, to switch it like that? Like that shit is always amazing to me for you to see, because it's like a painting, right? You know what I'm saying? It's not just you just putting on the beat and then you rapping over it. We got to switch that shit up. I wanted to sound like this. I want to have this bridge right here. It's like, how do you construct that, bro?
I think that, I'm a huge fucking movie fan, bro. I'm a movie
Okay,
buff.
There we go. Yep.
So a lot of that shit will be like, all right, well, if the gun is going to play the antagonist and we're making this we're making the gun a character, you know what I'm saying? He has to have like some type of menacing effect, you know what I'm saying? Like to his voice and shit, and he has to be in there more than once. So Lil Snub, it was just like, all right, well shit, man, I'm just gonna pitch him. I'm gonna pitch the voice up, and like you had and see, like that's why I'm on that. That's why I'm on that Wi-Fi. You see my light just cut off.
Wow, that's crazy.
So like DMX had like Damien and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like or Nas, the I Gave You Power, it was, you know what I mean? Like it was kind of like that, but like I really was just like, all right, bro, let's Snub Nose. It had six bullets, and it's a chamber that spins. So the mechanism represented the cycle. What we kind of just made the album about was just about like gun violence, like the cycle of gun violence in our neighborhood, in our environment, and how it affects us. So that's pretty much what the whole project was about.
Man, shout out to Grip, man. He talking to y'all through the storm, bro.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Bro. You know what I'm saying?
Through the storm, you spit. Through the storm,
that shit's so high.
Man, shout out to Grips, bro.
That's how dedicated this man
fire
is.
went out. He didn't lose a step or nothing, bro. Just kept going.
Shout out to that man, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I respect it, bro.
Yeah.
I would have been like, yo, let's postpone this.
Lightning bitch, man. We good.
That's what's up, man.
And then make sure we good. But yeah, man. So yeah, Snub Nose, man. I think it's it'll go down as a classic.
Absolutely, man.
I do not disagree at all.
Yeah, when you talk about some of the best slept on albums come out of Atlanta, that
top,
should be up there. Yeah, that definitely should be up there.
Mm-hmm. It's up there, man. How do you feel? Nah, let me not.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead. Talk that shit.
Shoot, man.
That shit,
Shoot,
man.
shoot.
I don't know if you want people to talk shit. Sometimes he be going totally.
I'll be going over the top sometimes. I'm gonna catch
You hear it, bro. I be going over
Now
the
you
top.
want to hear it. Now you want to hear it. Now you got to do it.
I be going over the top, bro. What's up?
Now you got to do it.
It's too late now.
How do you feel about some of the like the current state of hip hop? Like, how do you feel about some of these cats that's out there that's getting notoriety that personally I don't feel like the quality is there, and I feel like hip hop to a degree, especially some of these new cats, is degrading hip hop.
Say names, man. What new cats you talking about?
Hey, man,
You know what I'm
saying? Say names, right?
That's what I was saying. I don't know who you talking about.
I don't know what you talking
about. Shit. Now we you know I'm bad with names now. You know I'm bad with names. There's a whole bunch of them that me and Ken done reviewed.
Ken said, "Don't pull me into this."
Dragging me that motherfucker.
No, I just I'm bad with names.
I know Ken knows some shit.
No. I know Ken remember the names. I'm just saying I don't remember the names. But there's a whole bunch of young cats that you know like
come on.
Like who?
Like, I know. Sorry, I don't particularly like Vez. Yeah, V's. That's how you say his name. Damn, who else? Who's the white Ian? That's the white boy that Tyler was talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you I just feel like there's a lot of people that's coming out that disrespect hip hop culture by not putting their all in. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel the same?
Maybe that is their all. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this, and this is my knack about hip hop, right? So like, what is hip hop? What's the two words, bro? It's hip, right? It's hip. So like, eventually, we the old niggas now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like when we was young and the old niggas was telling us about the other niggas, we like, boy, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, or we respected it, we studied it, whatever the case may be, right? So like, hip hop is based off of being hip. It's based off of being, you know, being cool, and you know, it's almost like a young man's game. So it has a young audience. So when you speak of, you know, those folks and shit, I think they just kind of trying to get in where they fit in. Maybe it's a cash grab for someone, but I think it's more so on the fans, bro. Like the fans, if the fans allow this shit to be the entry level to be that low, you know what I'm saying? Then what they expect motherfuckers to do? You know what I'm saying? Like if publications are gonna jump on it and, you know, like and crown it and it becomes whatever it becomes, and they selling out shows and whatever the fuck, then that's really, man, that's on us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's on us, and that's on the fans, that's on the listeners. It's motherfuckers who listening to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily listen to any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just because I don't listen to shit. You know what I'm saying? I listen to like some like the shit that of course if certain people drop, I'm gonna listen to it, or you know what I mean, like a few of my peers dropping shit, I'm gonna listen to that shit. But I don't really like where hip hop is at right now. But I'm like an old nigga when I say that. So you know, it don't matter what I think on it. You know what I mean?
I feel that. I like the perspective though, man. It definitely shows like growth and understanding of like, you know, where things are. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, it is a good way to not get frustrated about it, right?
Yeah. Like, it's because it's like, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I somewhat find it interesting to a degree. I was talking to my sons in high school, so I was talking to just one of the kids around there, 10th grade, I think, and they listen to cats like Baby Chief Do It, B6, Rock Baby. You know, guys like that. Some guy named Headband Andy. You know, that's the stuff they're listening to.
It's like TikTok dudes or something? Or like...
Yeah, and they find it all through Spotify too. Like Spotify recommended them and stuff. So, you know, I played a couple of tracks. It's interesting to see where.
Yeah. I think the only thing, and again, like I said, man, niggas gonna sound old, but I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got two motherfucking kids, you know what I'm saying, nephews and shit that's grown as hell. But the only thing that I was gonna say is like the violent shit, just like the drill shit, and just like at a certain point it's like, bro, all right, come on now. Like niggas is self-incriminating. They killing a nigga and jumping on the guy. It's just like niggas is stupid. And it's like y'all niggas doing this shit so people can like buy y'all album or listen to y'all music and shit, or they got it's just like, bro, it's like I get it. Beef is beef, and if you in that setting, cool, but it's just like niggas be putting a target on their back, bro. Like it's the dumbest shit ever, bro. Like It's the dumbest shit, bro. That's the part that I'm just like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a if it's just nigga motherfuckers talking about what kind of car they drive, all right, cool, whatever. But like when niggas is like, when we just like talking murder like this, bro, and it's just like this is what we pushing, like this what we doing, like this our kids listening to this shit and they got them, you know, they trying this is what they coming up listening to, or this is what they about to, you know what I mean? This is what they going to school, listen to when they go to school, like, or this is what they got to look forward to. Like it's you're not getting nothing from that. So like I said, I'm gonna sound old, but you know, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like that type of shit is just like that annoys the fuck out of me.
You let your kids listen to your own music?
To my shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially the new shit. They love the new shit. They love the new shit.
That's what's up.
That's cool.
All right, so before we get to the brand new unreleased joint, the most current joint that you sent in is called Bear. Why did you pick that?
I chose Bear because oh yeah. All right, so I chose Bear to show the other side of the game, where a lot of what we've been talking about, like just kind of like how on our end we can see, like we know, like all right, like you like unsung, or you underrated and blah blah blah, like and we know that, you know what I'm saying? I know that as well, but like then when you think about like the people, like your family members or just like other people who kind of don't necessarily see it in that light, they just see what they say, like, okay, oh, that nigga was on a BET Hip Hop Awards, he was on, you know what I mean, he with Eminem, he's da 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 da. So a lot of times, man, I think it's just like people don't see the other side of things, and I kind of wanted to just like double down on what we was talking about earlier, with just like, you know, people asking questions about like my career and such and such and such, and yeah, man, just give them the truth, give them some truth to it and shit. And I think vulnerability is another thing that's missing in rap right now. Everybody too cool. Yeah. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, man.
I agree.
That nigga eating, why he don't hand us a plate? How he signed a deal and they make sure his family straight? How come he don't come around?
Yeah, bro.
Yes, sir.
The introspection, bro. I fuck with him heavy, bro. That's one of my favorite aspects of hip hop, like, because a lot of the things that you say, even like on the intro track to Snub Nose, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas rocked a watch that didn't work just because it looked nice, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like those type of things, man, that people could just relate to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I love you as an artist, bro.
Oh man, I appreciate that shit, bro. It means a lot to me when like those songs hit deeper, or somebody hit me and be like, yo, this song, I was listening to this one and such as, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like it ain't the one that, you know, that other people might have wanted to push as a single or some shit. It'd be the deep cuts, and of course, like, our favorite songs. You know what I'm saying? So it mean a lot when other people connect to it like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it creates relatability, you know, for a lot of people. When they hear something or a line or a verse or whatever
they can relate to, or experience, life experiences, whatever. And
you know what it does too? It highlights the creativity that you have, because, you know, like that song, right? Like, you didn't do nothing crazy, but just the way you put everything together, how you ended it, it's like, well, shit, like, you know what I'm saying? It seems simple, but shit, we all wrote a verse, bro. It's shit not easy. It's not easy to do what you just did, and how easy you made it sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's super dope, bro. Super dope, man. Definitely one of my favorite, bro. Definitely one of my favorite.
Yeah, no, that's a good track. I'm sorry, go ahead, bro.
No, I was just saying I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man, we appreciate you, man. Like, so I guess like you probably, I'm sure you was probably getting some of that, like, once people saw the whole Eminem thing, and they was probably like, okay, what's going on with you? Like,
they're like, oh, he on now.
Yeah, he on now. So I guess you was experiencing that.
Right, motherfucker want me to buy him a car and shit. It's just like, nigga, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, just crazy shit, man. And it's just like, bro, if you only knew the half, you know,
Right.
like, a lot of times, just putting yourself in a position to not be too cool to tell the truth, and you know what I mean. Just give them how you tell folks how you living. I feel like that's you know, it's something that a lot of people don't necessarily do, but you know, just like, yeah, man, the pen is, you know, the pen is like, the pen and the paper is that's my diary and shit, man. It's my, you know what I mean? That's my church and shit.
Right.
So like,
It's a therapy.
Yeah, bro. I want to speak the truth. I want to talk some real shit, because I know people relate to real shit. So, you know, we all going through it.
Yeah, it's just dope, man, that you can put that shit into words. You know what I mean? Like, I commend you for being able to take your life experiences and put it to paper like that. So it's dope as hell, man. You talented as hell, bro. And I know I told you this personally, bro, but like still I'm still on that. Still on that, bro. Like, man.
Yeah. Man, I appreciate that shit.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
All right, so
what's up?
We just thought of something, Ken. We just thought of.
Now he ready for the unreleased.
Oh, you listen, you cheated.
I did not. Well, not technically, no.
Not technically, no.
Okay.
He played us the album.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, with the little private listening session.
I got you.
We've heard it. You know what I'm saying, but we haven't heard it since.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So we didn't cheat, B. You know we don't listen to it.
I'm about to say, like, wait a minute, hold on.
Now he do got some crazy motherfuckers on there. And he had this one crazy one that I thought he was going to select. But I get the reason why. Because when he releases that, the world is going to go crazy.
Okay.
Simple as that.
Okay.
But the one that he selected, it didn't matter which one he selected. That all them shits was really good.
But speaking of that though, man, real quick, while I got you on here, man, just my apologies for not being able to make it to the session because I had been traveling and all kind of stuff.
Yeah, same here.
I feel it, man. Hey, and my boy got his window busted out, so you know, I ain't even. It probably was for the best. And maybe everybody's window would have got busted out there. Who knows?
Oh man,
damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So the unreleased joint is called Scatterbrain, and it's off the project. Or no, I'm sorry. Melancholy Melodies off of the project named Scatterbrain.
Okay.
Yeah, Scatterbrain. And the Unwavering Self-Doubt. So I put together a band, and pretty much like I was telling y'all, man, like I kind of just been wanting to go left and shit, and you know, state of hip hop ain't real. I'm not inspired by shit, man. So I had to I've always wanted to make like something, you know, like a rock album and shit. I fuck with rock heavy, you know what I'm saying? It goes way back. So, but I didn't want to do it over just like, oh, let's make a rock beat on the computer. Like, nah, nigga, like. It's an actual band. So it's like, you know, player, drummer, you know what I'm saying? 2 guitarists, synths, and just all types. So shout out my boys, man, Scatterbrain. Pretty much the front man. And I came up with this conceptual project. And yeah, man, Melancholy Melodies is a song that, I mean, you listen to the songs that we just played, like it's not far off from it. Now might sound a little far off from it, but like when you really listen to it, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying the same shit. So
wow. So nobody's heard this at all.
I mean,
where
is the alarm? I mean, you know what I'm saying? This shit about to be exclusive shit.
Bruh.
Yeah, exclusive shit.
This nigga's nice as fuck, bruh.
Some of my fans might have heard it. Some of my fans might have heard it like on the chat or some shit. Just like,
oh, okay.
Yeah, at the studio, but I'm not sure who I heard it and shit. So, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm curious. I'm curious. They've been talking about it.
Me too.
They've been talking about it, but I had, you know, obviously I hadn't heard it yet. But I was curious. I was like, okay, cool. So I finally get a chance to kind of see.
Yeah, it may be a little jarring. It might be a little jarring, but yeah.
All right.
Y'all ready?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. All right. I'll have here we go.
went to sleep with the spans. It's how my weekend begins. Hard to keep any friends. It's just me in the end. Guess I'm sinking again. Destination, I don't know.
Bruh. What?
Bruh.
He said what?
And the crazy part is, all of it is good. That's not even the craziest one, dog.
Yo,
like this nigga got some real crazy shit over there, bro.
Oh,
real
man.
crazy shit over there, bro.
Bro, man, yo, like, like, okay, oh man, yo, that's dope as hell, bro. That's dope as hell, man. Nah, for real. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I appreciate that shit, man. For real. I already knew, like, I ain't want to dabble with that shit. Like, if I'm gonna do I'm gonna go all the way. I ain't finna like rap on one song and then like I ain't gonna. I gotta go all the way left to really like pay homage to that shit. So I'm not just like an imposter who's just blending. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just really like go for it and link with the right people. Like I said, real bands. You know, a real band. And we just sat there and pieced the whole project together. It's conceptual. And yeah, bro, like he said, that ain't even that was the one I was like, man, all right, I could, you know what I mean? I throw this one out, you know what I'm saying? But like, and I love the song. I love that song, but like, yeah,
bro. In the studio, there was a couple of times I was like, hey, time out, pause, hold on. Like, what's going on here? Run that back.
Yeah.
What, like, nah.
Hold on, pause.
Like, hey, I needed a time flag on the play. Like, nigga, are you for real? Like, you actually has this? Like, nah, it was crazy. Shout out to Pretty Tone in the chat. He said this could have been on Madden. I said the same shit when I was in the studio.
You did?
Yeah, bro. I was like, nigga, the whole shit could be on Madden.
Yeah, I seen somebody say about this shit made me want to boot up Tony Hawk.
Yep.
Yeah, they could be on that too. Shit, that's licensing right there.
Nah, that's dope as hell, man. Like how freeing is that just to be able to like take your art in a whole nother direction? You know what I mean?
Bro, it's the craziest shit because, bro, so like some of these songs, like I'm literally coming in with like the whole shit, you know what I'm saying? Like whether that be, you know, like just like I got this section for a guitar, or this is that, or I feel like we should do this, or let's play this and that. It's just constructing a song from scratch. It's just like freeing. It's like a new feeling to me. So I felt like a kid. It was like I got to start over again. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I fell in love with that shit. I fell in love with that shit, bro. Just like constructing a whole song from scratch. Like, yeah, just building it.
Nah, that's amazing, bro. Like, that's amazing to be able to tap into something just totally different like that. And like you said, the elements of who you are still there, but you're able to just take it somewhere else sonically like that, man. I'm sure that's like an amazing feeling. And then for it to come out like as dope as it is coming out, like, man, dude, like,
yeah, man.
It just shows it just shows like the true artistry and the talent that you hold. And it's not just some, oh, you just doing this shit because it's the cool thing to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like,
right.
Yeah.
And that's it didn't want to be. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, bro, like, which is why I locked in with like real fucking musicians who do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Who are I mean, I guess essentially would be like a fucking like a mega band or some shit, because like it's two motherfuckers from Group Love. Shout out Group Love, shout out Dan and fucking Ben. Shout out Bangs. You know what I'm saying? TJ. Like, these are just people who do this for a living. And I think that I came able to adapt very easily to the point where they was just like, bro, what the fuck? Like, they hadn't heard anything like it before. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the style, I guess the style of like lyricism and shit that I was putting on the tracks. And I think we made something special. It is gonna drop this year. It is gonna be soon. You know what I'm saying? Like, the songs will be out soon, and you know, all of that shit. So I'm very excited about this shit. And like I said, it's just giving me let me fall in love with a different area of music for a while. Because like I said, rap just ain't doing it for me right now.
See, Modest, and like everything you felt is what I felt in the studio listening to it, and you just got a crumb, dog.
Yeah. I can imagine what other stuff sounds like. I mean, just based off the type of artist he is and what he did with the rap stuff, I can imagine where he's going with this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, golly.
Yeah,
that's crazy, bro. Now it sounds really good, man. It sounds really good.
Thank you.
It sounds really good, man.
Yeah, like I told you in the studio, bro, I can't wait for the world to hear it because it is like you didn't necessarily reinvent the wheel, but this is one of them top tier tires that you gonna spend $1,000 per tire. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of them, dog. Like, bro, like I'm excited for you. I'm still excited. I'm super excited, and that's I don't listen to rock like that. You know what I'm saying? But his project will make me dive in, you know what I'm saying, to people that he's collaborated with and, you know, people of the band and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I'm super excited. But Grit, we gonna get into these member chats and then we're gonna get into the super chats.
All right, for sure.
Yeah, and and that's why I was really curious to, as I cue this up, hear what you guys thought about it, because it I'm sure you guys didn't expect that.
Well, I did based on. I mean, I didn't.
Well, they kind of queued it up. Yeah. Still, like to hear it.
To actually,
to
experience
it. Yeah, like he really
like,
went there.
It's like, whoa, wait a minute. Yeah. It's some other shit, bro.
I did want to ask a question before the member, if you don't mind,
go ahead,
or whatever. But so like, what's that? How's the process different? Like from like constructing a rap song, like the first song you played for is like Snub Nose, and you had to go through that. He said in a movie way. What's the process in creating something like this for you?
So with this, you're more so you're able to, like I said, just construct everything from the ground up. So like for instance, that song, it could come from something as simple as a riff that somebody might play, and then you just building it. But like I'm always try to like tie shit in conceptually. So just being able to build that world and just like borrow from influences from the 60s, 70s, just all types of shit, where it was just like, bro, it was easy. Not to, you know what I mean, sound like a dick or anything, but like it was easy, bro. And it was natural. It wasn't forced. So I don't know, man. It doesn't. It's not much of a difference, but like I said, just the collaborative effort of creating something from scratch is much better and fulfilling than just sitting at the crib writing to a beat.
Got you. Nah, that's dope, man. That's super dope.
All right. Up first, we have 818 Creators. My question is, when you're writing, do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind? LOL, just kidding. Just wanted to hear them say that. But do you ever feel like you have to sacrifice a syllable when you're writing, or do you sit with it until the right words come that makes the rhyme line up? What is that writing process like? I ask because clearly you're an artist that cares about the multi-syllable aspect.
Have to sacrifice a syllable when you're writing? Yeah, sometimes, just because you want to get your point across. But a lot of times you can find a clever way to do it with in the multi-syllable aspect. So I don't know, man. I think that's just my writing style. This is what I've been doing for so long. I know when to sacrifice some shit, and I know when I can actually pull it off and keep it going. And sometimes I got to cut it because I can get long-winded with the multi-syllable shit, and it will still make sense. But yeah, I can get long-winded sometimes. So yeah, it's pretty. It's I don't know. Like I said, it's just like it's how I started my rhyme schemes and shit. Like M and all them niggas. That was who I was listening to first. Like when I first started. Hold on, real quick, guys. Let me goddamn get up. Let me see if I got a portable charger real quick.
Yeah, man. Hey, you already know how we do.
I had to figure it out. Now, I ain't gonna lie, the rain is coming down though.
Yeah. We're gonna be brief.
Y'all hear the rain like a motherfucker?
Yeah, it's cool though.
Yeah, we'll get you out.
I guess.
Man, but yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So the next one is: will your next release still be under Shady Records, and what is your relationship with M currently? Also, any chance of getting your EP Proboscidia on streaming in general? 316 with Jid and Kenny Mason is nuts.
All right, so Proboscidia. Remember when I talked about politics? Yeah, it's a reason why that shit ain't on Apple Music, but I think it's on every other streaming platform. The Scatterbrain release won't be released under Shady. It'll be released under our own shit. And then as far as Shady shit going forward, man, me and him still cool, but like as far as the rap shit, man, I think I did everything that I could do for myself under the label. And we still got a good relationship, me, him and Paul. But yeah, it's not. We're not gonna go forward with it. And then it was kind of a mutual thing. But yeah, man, yeah, shit's that's just how it works sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. And 818 Creators again. I died for this. Really is for me one of the best and well put together albums for sure. All of your other albums are dope as hell too. Thank you for your contributions, brother. So he just giving you your flowers. And another one. Brandon Farr again said, first shout out to Daddy Hip Hop for putting me on the snub nose. I loved it so much I went to Porch, and after everything else released up to this point, I can firmly name you as one of my favorite artists, period. You deserve all your flowers and nothing more but success and recognition in the future.
That's what's up.
And,
I agree. I appreciate it, man.
Yep.
Shout
and
out Brandon, man.
Yep. And just a couple more. We'll get through these real quick. Mostly statements. Neve, promise you're coming to Europe soon.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out there maybe later this year with another artist that's about to drop an album. So, we'll most likely be out there.
All right, cool. And back at it. Neve again. I Die for This is one of the greatest albums ever made and probably my favorite album ever. What's your favorite track on it?
Shit. I gotta go back and listen to it. I ain't listening to it. I gotta go back and listen to it. If I was just naming song, hell, I'll probably just say Walkthrough because it was me and him first time on the track, and that was a bucket list. That was something I got to, mark off the bucket list and shit. And yeah, man, I'll probably say that. And just like the feeling of knowing that you gotta write something. And knowing that, Eminem is, what I mean? It's like, it was a moment. It was a moment for me. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh shit, like I gotta make sure this is sharp. This is that. This is, just the whole thing. So even getting the verse back was a thing. I'll never forget it. So yeah, maybe I'll probably say Walter.
Gotcha. Just about two more here. Rakina, April. Your style is untouched. Can't wait for more. Thank you. Love you.
Love you back, Rakina.
So, and one more from Sebastian. During this new rock project, how often did you have to completely rework the song to make the music match the concept?
That's a good question.
Maybe 0. Yeah. Maybe 0. And this is a thing that I do with rap too. Like, so I'm very precise with shit. So like, when we make an album like IDFT, if IDFT has 17 songs, we probably only recorded 19 songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't. Yeah, I mean, so like, we kind of did the same. We kind of did the same with the Scatterbrain shit. It was very intentional. And then being in a room with people who come from that side of it and can know when something is going in or if it's too like on the nose or if it's not weird enough. If you know what I mean? Like, so by the time we finish the song, it's pretty much complete. Unless we just want to add little shit to it here and there.
Gotcha. And that's it.
That's what's up.
You guys, you too.
Well,
I do.
You going?
I see. I mean, I normally have a last question that I ask, man, but if you need to go, I totally understand, but I usually close it out with a question. I don't know if you heard me.
Yeah, I heard you.
Oh, you good with Stan for the closeout question?
I'm chilling.
Okay.
I'm chilling. I done did all this now, shit.
Okay. I just want to be respectful, you know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure you good, you know. Man, at this point in the show, man, I usually ask every artist, man, because I be curious. It's really real simple question, but like, how did you come up with your name, man? Like the name Grip. Like where did that come from? Like I know people want to know.
I feel like I told y'all niggas this before, but I'm talking this.
I'm saying for the people, you know.
But so when back in the day when kids could walk to the store with no problem, it wasn't a thing. You know, me and my cousin, my grandma would send me to the store. Me and my cousin, whether it's just grabbing milk or whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever we was going to get, we would walk up to the Kroger, and this guy that he was homeless guy, junkie, you know what I'm saying, whatever, and just me being like 7 years old, and you know what I mean, 7, 8, and I would see him so much, and he would ask for change. Most of the time, we would buy like candy. We'll get like candy or some shit with like the leftover change. And I just remember one day walking past him on the way to the store, and like just kind of making I just made the decision not to buy candy or whatever it was, and to give him change. I don't know. Maybe I was just feeling, maybe I was just feeling like sympathetic that day. I don't know, but yeah, man. And I gave him change, and he got me. From then on, bro, every time he saw me, he just Big Money Grip. But it was like you know what I mean? He was joking. It's like that's a thing that old folks say, big money grip like that.
Yeah.
So it's just and it was like that. So I guess when we started rapping, like around like middle school, high school, you know what I'm saying? Like it was something that was like, oh shit, that's an easy grip. You know what I'm saying? Like it was what I had always remembered. You know what I'm saying? And kind of what I had already started calling myself when I was just writing my raps. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that shit came from.
And it just, you like say, it just stuck and it never changed. That's what you always been.
Yeah.
That's
it just stuck, and that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes I'll write like under my regular name. You know what I'm saying? Just cause. But for the most part, it's just Grip.
Yeah, and you going with Grip on a new project too.
Hey man, no, Scatterbrain.
Oh yeah, okay.
But yeah, man, Grip or Kyle is the front man. Grip is the front man for Scatterbrain.
Got you.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man. I'm excited about this shit, man. I'm just like just the rollout is gonna be dope, and I was talking about that earlier with y'all, just like how I've shot multiple videos, like multiple visuals for the project, just because I know that like it's somewhat of a departure, and I gotta cross those T's and dot those I's. You know what I'm saying? Like, and with this, it felt more authentic doing it than like the average rap video. And I'm not shitting on rap. You know what I'm saying? Rap is bread and butter, bro. That's how I got here. But where it's just like it wasn't. It's not dependent on like what you wear, what you driving. Like it ain't about that shit. Fuck all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Jewelry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The whole nine. A bad bitch in the video. Excuse me, ladies in the chat. But like, it ain't about none of that. At a certain point, it comes down to just like the human experience. You know what I'm saying? Emotions and just like what the music does for you. All that other shit. You know what I mean? That's why I wanted to take a punk approach, because it was just like fuck the establishment, fuck what you wearing, fuck what you drive. You know what I mean? Like it's not about that at all. So I felt like it was more freeing to shoot these videos and be able to do shit the way I wanted to do it, without just like that just like that fucking stench that comes with rap sometimes. And I hate that it's like that, but and it's very good artists who who get overlooked because they don't follow that shit like a Deontay Hitchcock and Nick Grant and all, you know, it's a lot of folks who really doing their thing and are lyricists to the core. Even going back Elzai, you know what I'm saying? Just like it's a lot of people who don't go with the flow, and I feel like they kind of get, you know, overlooked because of it. But shout out to all of them, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's liberating.
Yeah. Like everybody said in the chat, man, we can't wait for the official release date and for the rollout to happen and all of that. But man, again, we appreciate you, man. Our platform is your platform. Whenever you need us, you know, pull up at the studio. We'll do that. You know, you want another interview after the fact, when the new joint comes out, we'll do that. Whatever you need, man. You know what I'm saying? But we appreciate you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for, you know what I'm saying, like making it happen.
I know, sticking it out through the rain.
Weathering the storm, man.
Weathering the storm, right? Unintended.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, we appreciate you, Grip. But yeah, man, look, y'all already know. Not next Wednesday, but I think the following Wednesday we'll have another listening. I'm not giving no more, cause I'll be fucking up, man. My mind be all over the place. Like Grip say, man, my shit be on a million different places.
Scatterbrain.
Scatterbrain. Scatterbrain. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But yeah, man, we appreciate you. And can't wait for your new project, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you.
No problem, bro. And appreciate you, you know, sticking it out with us, man, for real.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I'll see y'all boys around, man.
All right.
Later.
Peace.
Peace.